Hey guys, Augiesaint here, Game is more Lost Ark, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about Island Souls and the easiest 20 that you can collect for the greatest skill point potion, which I spoke about in my last video, skill point potions and how to get them. And getting 20 island tokens is actually the easiest way to get 6 skill points. So for starters, let me show you guys. You press on Alt L on your collectibles, Island Souls, and then you go over here to collection status, and you can actually see how many you've collected and then which ones you have collected. So Giant Mushroom Island Soul I have obtained. So it's just like the codex pretty much. You come here to check out which ones you need and which ones you haven't got yet. And if we go over to review reward info, see right over there, these go up in 5 increments, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So at 20 is where you get the greatest skill point potions. Really easy to achieve, and that's what we're going to be working on today. So let's get right into it now, shall we? Very first one is actually going to be Opher Island. So you actually do get a quest that brings you there. See Opher the Lonely Island right over here. The very first quest to actually unlock Island Souls, so to say, just to like explain to you what they are. We'll bring you there, show you how it's all done, and give you the very first one for free. Completing this quest gives it to you, it'll take like 3 to 5 minutes. And I do believe you get this quest as soon as you unlock sailing. So as soon as you leave North Vern, wait, no, you don't leave Vern. Well, as soon as you leave East Luteria, you should get a quest. As soon as you begin sailing, or around North Vern, somewhere around there, you'll get a, I believe it's an adventure quest, one of those guide purple quests, to bring you over to Opher the Lonely Island. So do that. I'll show you, I have another video on my channel as well, showing you how to come back to this island and turn the tokens in, and how to get most of the island tokens, but we're just going to focus on the 20 easiest ones for today. So number 1 is like that. You have to come back to this island, to the statue of Aiwana, and actually turn your tokens in. So what tokens look like is, once you have them in your inventory, in your bag, this is what the island token will actually look like a little planet. And then for it to actually count towards the... See, I think I have like 5 or 6 that I haven't turned in yet on all my other characters. And that's another thing. All your island tokens are roster shared. So if you collect it on a different character, don't worry about not having it on your main character, because as soon as you turn it in on that island to that statue, it's on your account. So it's roster bound. So don't worry about that. So anyway, Opher Island, important island. Collect your souls and head on back, turn them in. So the second island will actually be Aiwana Island. Now this one is pretty easy. It's down there. Take you about 15 minutes to do. It has a bunch of quests as well, but the pickup quest is in Pato. You want to finish that off. Pato, over there is the boat that you come to, and then on the second floor, I think it's around here somewhere, but you actually just want to finish up all the quests over here and then buy the song from the merchant while you're at him. And there's one song you can buy for a couple of thousand pirate coins. I believe 16,000 pirate coins is another one that we want to get down the line. I'll show you guys once we get there. I just picked that up. So grab the song from him. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, you'll know because it's the only song that he has. I think it was Song of Resonance. I believe it's that one. Let's actually get the forest when you're at another island. We'll speak about it in a second. So go to Pato, do that. On the way to Pato, you actually want to head on over to Golden Wave Island. Golden Wave Island is right over there. I call it the Archaeology Island. Really easy way to level up archaeology on this island. Just run around, there's no monsters, and do that. Anyway, we're talking about the tokens right now. So once you get on this island, there's a bunch of chests that spawn all the way around the island. You can pretty much just come in, do a loop all the way around, over and over. All you do is open up the chest, and there's a small chance that you'll get the island token. So just go around and open up all the chests until you get it. Shouldn't take you long. I think it took me about 5 to 10 minutes to actually get it. So hopefully you get it really quick. And it's all RNG dependent. Just go around clicking the chests, and that's it. And then we're actually, next island moving on is to Slime Island. Now on Slime Island, there is a golden slime that spawns, and she does have a couple of actual specific spawn points. I believe it's like all 4 corners of the map pretty much, but don't quote me on that. I think on the max roll guide, I will link that down in the description for you guys as well. We're pretty much following that with a few island changes up from my experience. But yeah, just get yourself a group, because it does work in a group if somebody else kills it in your group. So if you're up there and it spawns over there and your group member's there and kills it, and it does actually drop the token, you will get the token. You just need to go on around there. And yeah, so get yourself a group, type down in area chat looking for Slime Island token farm or something like that, and I'm sure there'll be people trying to do it as well. Or just while you're on the island, invite people. It is a PvP island, so don't make enemies, because they will probably camp you or try and kill you. But every time I went there, because I do a daily there as well, Una's daily, I never had any problems with anybody. They never attacked me, so that's an easy one to get there. Next one, we're actually coming down here to Fomona Island. I believe it is on this side. Fomona Island. Yeah, Fomona Island's right over there. So come down there. This is a really quick one. You can actually do this twice on a male and a female character, but this island soul only counts for once. I have tried that. Unfortunately, it only works for one. So come on down Fomona Island. And you do need 20 charisma as a prerequisite for this. But a really easy way to get that is in Argentine. Once you actually get to the dock, there should be a quest somewhere around here with a guy called, it will give you like something to do with the mercenaries. I believe it was mercenary registration. And that leads on to like smuggling goods or something like that. And just follow that there. It's a really easy way to get 20 charisma. Or if you do have 20 charisma already, don't even worry about it. Just go straight on down to Fomona Island, finish that up. And the quest will actually complete in the north part. You'll need, there's like 3 different places where you can go for the quest, I'll tell you. But the north one is the correct one. So if you forget, it's all good. You'll just go to the other 2 places and then you'll know that it's the only one up there. I think it's left at the bottom and then the top. But yeah, the top one is the actual correct one. So head on over there. Anyway, moving on. Next one we do have is Serenity Island. Serenity Isle. Serenity Isle is right over there. And for this one, it starts with a hidden purple quest located next to the entrance. The quest requires you to visit 2 separate dungeons, being the Forest of the Giants or Tortoik's Heart, located in the Forest of the Giants on Tortoik, which is actually the pixie place is what I call it. And then the Morai Ruins, which is on Silent Hill in, I believe, Udia. Yeah, Silent Hill. Over there, the Morai Ruins. Well, actually called Submerged Ruins by us. But you want to go in there. I think this one you don't need to finish out. You just do it quickly. But then, actually no, that one you do have to complete fully because you need to collect Thanos' heart or something like that. And then the one on Tortoik, you don't actually need to finish completely. So you go in there, where was it? The Forest of the Giants. Go in there and do that one. And then you don't actually need to finish that. You just need to collect a bunch of things in there and that's how you'll get that one. Really easy to get that one. You do get a skill point potion with it as well. And yeah, so go do that. The next one we do have is the giant Mushroom Island. Now this one is really simple. Once you get to the Mushroom Island, you go in there and you speak to an NPC or something and it'll actually make you take this stuff, this red cashew juice that you got to drink, and it'll make you really small so you can actually go into the island. And then you just go around logging. You just go around chopping down all the mushrooms until you actually get the forest token. Completely random. So you do need to obviously have a logging tool with you, but you should have that all unlocked by now. And yeah, run around and just chop down mushrooms until you get your island token. So let's move on to the next one, is Astella. So Astella is actually located right here above just above Tortoik, under this place here. There's the Lonely Island. So Astella, you just want to run around and then there'll be like little star things on the floor everywhere. You'll see them because there'll be like little bright sparkling little stars that have fallen, so to say, on the ground. You run around and just collect them, and then eventually you can actually exchange those things at the vendor here. But I believe the island token is just from collecting. There's a small chance to obtain the token every time you pick up one of the little tokens around. So run around collecting island tokens, or what do you call them, stars. And if there's a lot of people on the island, which normally isn't really, just change channels. You see up here, you can change channel and go to a different channel just to give you a better chance at actually picking up all the items. So moving on, we do have Turtle Island. Actually, we can't do it over there. So scroll out a bit and then Turtle Island. This one is actually quite a long quest. It'll have you going up and down all over the place. But yeah, you want to come to Turtle Island, pick up the quest. I think it begins right over there. Be like the turtle and the boy or something like that. Just finish it off. It's actually quite a few steps. There is a whole guide on that as well on Maxroll. I'll leave it linked. So come to Turtle Island, do the purple quest over there. The boy and the turtle and the boy, something like that. You just run straight through it. Take about 30 minutes. Use the the ship to actually travel between places instead of sailing it yourself, or you can sail it yourself, up to you. But it shouldn't take you more than about 20-35 minutes to do. And moving on, let's get to our next island. We actually want to do Starlight Isle. Just above Turtle Island. Now this one is quite a very long quest. I'd say about an hour or so. You come into Starlight Island. I can't actually click it for some reason. But once you get in there, there'll be a lighthouse. And then there's a little girl that you speak to at the bottom. So speak to the little girl and she'll make you go into the lighthouse. And speak to her father at the top, I believe. And then you just follow that. You do around. I think they actually send you to Shoeshire at some point. And then back down. And there's a bunch of stuff you got to do collecting, like these souls pretty much. And then once you collect all of them and you come back to the island and finish off the quest, you will get the island token. So pretty easy, just finish up the quest. Just does take a little bit. Glacier Isle is our next stop. It's right at the top here. So you can actually do this in this order that I'm telling you now. And then once you go up to Shoeshire for the Starlight quest, you just come on over to Glacier Isle, pick that up. start the quest line there. It's also just a basic purple quest line. Take you about 40 minutes of traveling up and down to actually get the island done. But then once you're done, easy peasy. Moving on. Next one actually is Crescent Isle. The Crescent Isle is right over here. And how you do that is you actually just get a hunting tool from the vendor and you hunt rabbits to obtain the crystalline scales, and then 60 of those can actually be traded in for the island token. So if you come on in here, for some reason I can't click any of this anymore. I think the server's lagging out. But yeah, you just want to come there. It's a really small island. There's a bunch of rabbits. There's a bunch of mobs as well. There is a vendor as well. So speak to the vendor. I think it's 60, exactly 60 of the scales that you do need from hunting the rabbits. So you need to kill a bunch of those. Hunt the rabbits, turn them in, get your island token. Easy as that. Next place we are heading over to Shadow Island. So Shadow Island is right over there. Just use the search box, really easy to find stuff. Oh, Shadow Island we can actually go into. Now this one you just need to do to finish the quest off. It will have you go into this like tower, and I think you've got to go to the 5th floor to kill a wolf boss or something is the last part of the beginning of the quest. And then you do actually need to complete level 24 in the actual tower. So if you go to, let's go to Vern for example, the tower looks like that. So you need to clear floor 24 in the tower to actually finish off the quest. So you want to go ahead and do that and then come on back to Shadow Island, and then you'll get the token like that by finishing off the quest that you got originally. And now let's move on to Drop Chance Islands. So these are all ones that you can only get from the item dropping, but those were the ones I showed you right now, are the easiest ones to get just by doing them. So this one you got to come over here, Fortuna Island, Fortuna, because you know if you like fortune or tuna at the same time. Anyway, come to Fortuna Island and there'll be a bunch of pots that spawn. We call it Pot Island, pretty much, jars, whatever you want to call them. And eventually if you break enough, you will find a golden version of them somewhere on the island, just a golden pot. You just got to run around and break pots pretty much. So you can literally run up here and all the way, just break pots. I do believe there is a quest there as well to start, but you don't have to do the quest for the token. You just need to come here and actually break everything, break all the pots. So next one we do have is the Island of Time. Island of Time, located right over there. And for this one, you actually need to have a fishing tool, and then you need to fish to obtain magic jars, which can be used in a marked location on the island to summon Savnak. And then killing him can grant you the island token. So you gotta go around all these places and fish for the magical jars, and then those jars will mark a location somewhere on your map, and you can actually summon Savnak, which I believe is some little monster. I think he actually spawns right now. I've seen him spawn quite often. I don't know if it counts if you actually kill somebody else's one or you need to spawn them yourself, but quite often you will be running past and you'll see a Savnak guy thing spawn. It is pretty easy to kill him. I'd say about 340 plus item level or 350 and you'll be fine to kill him. He's really easy. I ran past my gunslinger one day. I think she was 1050 at the time, and she really just destroyed him really fast. Like a big scorpion, I believe it was. So come on there, Island of Time, kill that boss. Remember to go fishing it for the jars, just to make him spawn. And then let's move on to the next quest. So this is the facility X301. This is up here. Actually, you can come here sooner when you're doing the Golden Wave and the Slime Island, but this one does take a little bit of time. So you actually need to complete a yellow quest over here that's repeatable. There it is right there. And that will give you the secret hideout access card, which is actually to this dungeon over here. To get into this dungeon, you need to kill 1,000 mobs outside, and then you can actually get one of the access cards to do this dungeon, and I believe that is once a day. And then it is a drop chance from the boss at the end. So this you can only do once a day. I would suggest doing that right now. Come here, and what does work is a group works over here. So you can actually group up with this to make killing the 1,000 mobs a lot quicker. You'll split up and just go to different parts of the map. So yeah, try and get a group, or just type in area chat like we did on the other island, Slime Island. Type down in area chat before, looking for group for daily over here on facility X301. Get your token, come do the thing, and then hope that you get it on the first try. I still have not got this one, I don't believe. Actually, let's scroll over. Oh, I did get it, so it can't take that long. Maybe once or twice. And yeah, those are the easiest ones for now. And then the next ones I would suggest, we'll bring up this over here, is Atlas Island token. So Atlas Island token, let me actually show you guys where that is. Atlas. So we come over to Atlas, and it's right up here. It's above the Black Fang Den. PvP is enabled here, but I haven't had any problems before. And then there's a vendor guy, a pirate that will spawn. I believe he spawns over there, and then somewhere else. But I think I actually met him over there and I bought it somewhere in this area. Yeah, right, yeah. Maxwell should have his exact locations and what his name is and everything. But it's just a vendor. So you go on over to him and you speak to him, and then it is 16,800 pirate coins. So make sure you do have 16,000, well, say 17,000 pirate coins, and then you just buy that one straight up. Really easy to get that one, just buy it. And then another one I would suggest doing is Lullaby Island, because Lullaby Island is a part of your tier 1 island, so you will be doing this anyway. And Lullaby Island, how you get this is you come here every day, and there's a co-op quest every 2 hours. You can check your timers. Let's see when the next one is. Lullaby Islands is an hour 55, so it must have just hit. I would suggest setting your Bifrost there, because this actually ties into that song I told you about earlier to get a Beto, the Song of Resonance. You play that, and then it'll open up a little area in the back, and then you go in the back here, and this is where you see these 2 Makoko seeds. They'll actually start right over here, and you'll go through to these 2 Makoko seeds, and you play a song there a bunch of times. You need to do this 3 times for another quest that you need to complete on the island, something to do with the fairy, the hidden fairy, but that will be there all once you get to the island for the first time. And you complete all of that for the forest minuet, because the forest minuet you actually do need for another island, which is my next suggestion of island token. And how you actually get the island token of Lullaby is by doing the co-op quest. It's just a random chance from dropping. So every 2 hours when it comes up, you go over there and do it, and it's a random chance. I have gotten it once before on the first try, and then on my other roster account that I made, or other character on a different server, so a new roster, I got it on the second try. So it's really within the 3 tries, you should more than likely get it. And then you'll be doing this at least 3 times for the Forest Minuet song, which we then go to our next island, Dreamgull Island. And this is all part of the tier 1 gearing process. So once you are doing this, these 2 islands are pretty much, you will be doing them anyway, so you might as well get the 2 island tokens with him. So the reason we go to Lullaby first is to get the Forest Minuet, and then you can come to Dreamgull Island and you just finish off the quest line on Dreamgull Island, and then you'll have the song, and that's exactly how you come in here and you just finish off the quest. Gives you a load of materials for tier 1, so really easy and good for that. And then it gives you the island soul token for that. And then the last island token I would suggest getting is Gravis Island. Gravis Island over here. And that one is really easy to get because it's part of the Aiwana quest islands. So when you started the Aiwana quest way before they actually started on Pato, it's like the second island I suggest doing. Will bring you over to Gravis Island. You just finish all the quests off in Gravis Island, and you should get that island token as well. And then another thing I would suggest actually doing is doing a lot of these timed islands, because a lot of these timed islands actually do have their island tokens in this thing. So you see the Elec here, the island soul drops from that one. Tukis also drops from that one. So you want to check your map, and there's a Shangri one as well. They do have co-op stuff on them that you're going to do. So most of these timed islands all have a token with them that you can get as well. So while you're doing all of this other stuff and just sailing around doing stuff, make sure to check your alert timers. They're on the side here. And actually do as many of these as you can, because they do unlock a lot of other stuff as well. And then in the process, you might actually get lucky and get a few of these while you're doing the other souls, and then you can skip a couple or just carry on going, because you will need to collect all of them eventually anyway. But thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a really long video. Island souls, there's so many to talk about. This is the easiest 20. Hope it helped you guys. And if it did, drop a like and a comment. And make sure to smash that sub button for me. Really appreciate you guys. And I'll catch you in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be